welcome back to the channel. Going to do a bit of a different one today. What I don't want to do is bore you senseless just walking around the garden looking at what's happening every week. Gets a bit too repetitive. Last thing I want to do is bore people. So this video's been produced, should I say, over the course of about 8 days. So you might see a few changes of clothes and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do in this one is I'm going to show you, I'll show you bits of the garden obviously. I'm going to throw in a few hints and tips, collecting seeds, deadheading. We might even do a potato reveal because I've got some kestrels out there that are pushing up through the top. I don't know if that means they're all growing on the top or the bucket's just full. We'll find out. I'm also going to show you why I grow my own, because I get this question asked a lot. People say to me, why do you grow your own? Is it worth it? Yes, it is worth it, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to do a comparison with a supermarket spud and some I've grown myself. The cost comparison is totally irrelevant, even though I do believe it's cheaper to grow your own, because what you get off a seed potato, or even 2 seed potatoes, is probably as much as you get in a £2 bag from the supermarket that are bruised, battered and scarred, and well, you'll see in a bit. So that's what we're going to do in this video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I'd just like to say thanks for everyone that's liked, subscribed and commented. I do really appreciate it. I'm a new YouTuber, so we'll get on with this video. We have mixed it up a bit, so hopefully you like the content. Please leave comments, good or bad. We all take criticism as gardeners, and I'm not a seasoned gardener. You know, I haven't been doing it 30 years. I've been doing it a few years. So we all learn as gardeners. So let's crack on with it and see what you think, and hopefully enjoy it. Because if you don't, you might get one of these cucumbers around your head. Only joking. So this is the bucket of spuds we're going to take out. You can see they've all flopped over, but other than my Cypermeras, which all the horns have broke, these haven't broke, they've just flopped over in the wind. And they've been in here. I planted these, look at that, look, they're actually sitting on the surface, which is not good, don't want to go green. So that tells me that there could be a pretty good reveal in here. Let's have a look there. Oh, there's another one in there. Could be a good reveal coming up here, guys. But yeah, it's flopped over in the wind. It's still green. I don't think it's actually flowered yet, but that might be my best harvest of the year. You never know. We'll have a look. So as I said, guys, if you look at this one, it's got quite a pointy bud on it. That's a spent dahlia head. You can tell the difference because this one, as you can see, is round. That's a flower bud waiting to come out. So the pointy ones, like that, sometimes if you squeeze them you'll get moisture come out of them, but it's not gone over for long, there's not a lot coming out. But that's a spent head. So what I'm going to do is show you how to deadhead these properly. What you don't want to do is cut it off there. That's a big no-no. So I'll show you one down here that I've got that's gone over, and that will give you an idea where to cut them to get more flowers. So I hope you can see this. It's a bit sunny, but there's a spent one, and what you don't want to do, like I said, is cut it there. What you want to do is go right down to the bottom of the stem and cut it right at the bottom like that. And this will now throw out side shoots, not in the way. That will throw out side shoots, and ultimately you get more flowers. But never deadhead them at the top. Always right back to the stem where you've got them branching out, and that will throw side shoots out and give you more flowers. Go on, little bumble, do your stuff. Get round the garden. Oh, there's another one there, look. Look at that beauty. Go on, son, get it all out. Beautiful. cut this delphinium back to the ground when it flowered earlier in the year, and it's decided to put on another show. All going to come out lovely, beautiful colour. Yeah, cut your plants back when they flower, guys, and you're pretty good to go with another show if the weather's right. There's your proof. So for all you new starters out there, marigold seeds I've found are the easiest ones to take from your plants. That's the bud I took off a little while ago. Still a bit fresh. We're going to wait for that to dry out. I think this one I took off about 4 days ago. And to get the seeds out of these is probably the easiest thing on the planet to do. And you just put them in a pot, keep them dry, somewhere sort of fairly dark, and you'll get seeds from it and flowers from it next year. So basically all you do with these, once they're dry, they've got to be dry if you listen, crispy, just literally pull it out, and as you can see there's all your seeds. Probably 100, if not more, seeds there to plant next year. And that's the easiest seeds I've found to get out of your bedding plants. Get your cosmos seeds for next year, guys. Leave a few heads on to dry up like this. So that's all dried up. That one's proper dry there, so we'll have that off. Here's my trusty pot. You'll get a lot of chaff in there, which I'll separate it. Let me separate it and I'll bring you back. So what I've done there, literally, if you just, I've just got the camera in the hand, that's why I didn't show it, but if you literally just blow it really gently, all the chaff will just blow away, and what you get left with is your cosmos seeds. There's probably, I don't know, let's have a look. There's probably 25-30 seeds there. There's probably more all over the bench where I've blown it. But that's how you get your cosmos seeds, guys. Remember to label the colour. Keep them in a container like this with a lid on, or a paper bag. Sun's come out for a couple of days. And everything's starting to ripen. Well, the tomatoes anyway. Absolutely lovely. They're loving it. Some of them are beauties. And they're going nice and red as well now, just starting to go. You notice I've cut all the bottom leaves off. Not only does that give you a little bit more aeration around them, but it helps get the sun to them as well. And that's what you want. Because it's not a lot, we're getting a lot of sun, so the quicker these ripen, the better. There's a few more here. What are these? Let's have a look. Sweet millions. Well, it's not going to be a million now because I'm going to have that one. Excuse me. Oh wow, absolutely delicious. Corn on the Cobberville is coming soon. These are pretty much getting there now. A few good ones on here, so we'll do that. I had a good result with the corn 2 years ago. Last year was a total nightmare because the heat wave just burnt everything. Jesus, that one's massive. Oh, it's huge, that one. Can't wait for that, guys. The old cobra bean's nearly finished now. There's still a few on there, but if you look, they're proper struggling. The wind hasn't helped. I don't like wind, but there's still a fair few beans on here. Some of them are huge. There's still a fair few on there, so we'll get those off. And I think another couple of weeks they'll probably finish. But there's I've got about £3 of them in the fridge. So we'll get them off. I might even let a few hang and save the seeds for next year, because these have been fantastic this year. I can't fault Cobras. They're definitely my favourite French bean, without a doubt. I grew the Blue Lakes as well, but they didn't perform as well as the Cobras, to be honest. Let's have a look. These are the Blue Lakes around this side. But yeah, there's some beans on them. These are Blue Lakes. There's still a few on there. They've not done bad. I'm not going to totally write them off, I don't think. Look at the size of that one. It's not bad for a French bean, is it? That's about 10 inches long. Gosh, there's another one there. That's huge. Maybe you can see them, guys. So yeah, we'll get them off. Delicious. Razzmatazz peppers. Look at these funny looking things. Don't know what's going on with them. Got some hot peppers here. I don't know what these are, to be honest, because I mixed the labels up, but they're growing and they've been left outside. Normally they do better in the greenhouse, but they seem to be alright. There's the onions. Now I've trimmed them up. They've dried out lovely in the garage. Some really good ones. Really pleased with these this year. Just took the tops off. Nice and dry, firm. That's all I've got left anyway. I've been eating them since they come out, so beautiful they are. Normally you'd leave a little bit of the leaves on, dry to tie them up, hang them, but I'll get through onions so quick it's not going to matter. These will be gone in a few weeks. Literally, we put onions in everything. I'll put them in sandwiches, I'll put them in cooking. So yeah, that's why I cut the tops off, and they'll be fine, because they're going to get eaten so quick it ain't going to matter. Look at this specimen. This is a gladioli I put in 3 years ago, I forgot about it. It's actually bright red. Absolutely stunning. Flowers are huge. A few more coming in. Wonder what colour they're going to be. Do a video of that showing you that beauty. That is my favourite dahlia right at the minute. Colours are stunning. I've chopped it back a little bit, but beautiful. The sunflower seems to have turned into a triffid. It's got multi heads on it everywhere. I don't know if you can see them. There's about 5 or 6 at the top, and they're growing all the way down. There's more there. It's absolutely massive. I'd hate to think how tall it was. Got another one next to it, a smaller one. And that's just starting to get a head on it there. Exactly the same variety. Well, this one's what, 5 foot tall? This one's what, 8-10 foot tall, God knows. What's that all about? This here is a chrysanthemum I grew from seed 2 years ago. Left it in. I'm basically going to use it for cut flowers, but if you look at the amount of buds on it, it's absolutely covered in flower buds. So I'm going to have cut flowers for ages. Look at it. It's covered in them. All these are going to be flowers. What am I going to do with them all? It's massive. Be interesting to see what they look like, guys, when they all open up. Welcome back, guys. What I'm going to do now is show you why it's best to grow your own spuds, basically, than buying them from the supermarket. I get this question asked me quite a lot, and there is a simple answer to it. They look better, they taste better, and they're better for you. I'll show you the difference in a minute. This is why I do it. It is cheaper to grow your own spuds. If you're paying £2 for a couple of kilos of spuds in the supermarket, you can get that off 1 or 2 sweet potatoes. When if you're buying your sweet potatoes, you might have 10 or 15 in a bag. Work it out. It doesn't take Einstein to work it out. It is better for you, and you can grow them in virtually any compost. So in a bucket, in a bag, anything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the difference between a supermarket spud and a couple of my own. These are supermarket spuds, other brands are available. And these are a couple of mine that I've just took out of the garage that I saved from the kestrels. So we're going to peel them and I'll show you the difference. I'm just going to take a random spud out of there, I'll show you that, and we'll see the difference. And I think you'll agree with me, it's better to grow your own. Here we go guys, supermarket spuds, other brands are available. Just take one out and we'll give it a peel. Now that's actually quite a decent one, to be honest, but if you look at it, scarring, bruising, and that's just a random spud out of the supermarket bag, but it's got, you know, they're not fantastic, and that's because they're processed. If we'll focus. So, we'll do 2 of mine. Not a mark on them. That's why, that's actually a little bit of skin. That's why you grow your own spuds. Not a mark on them, not a bruise, not a black hole, nothing. So I think that kills that argument guys. Grow your own. It's cheaper, they taste better, and they present better. What more can you say really? Something you haven't seen before guys. This is my pre-season sowing plan, just on a A5 book, and I've listed everything I want to plant, and this is not the full list I don't believe, to be honest, because I've planted other stuff. So I've done one side what I want to plant, and the other side, instead of looking at the packet of seeds every week, I've just done a little agenda of when to plant, indoor, outdoor. And it seemed to have worked, to be fair. I might do it on a spreadsheet next year, but that's one thing I will do, because I started my YouTube channel in May I think, so you guys missed a lot of the sowing and the pre-prep stuff, so next year you'll get the full year. Hopefully you'll still be with us and you'll enjoy it. But yeah, that's all I've done. Wrote it down I think in December, when it's boring and cold, and but yeah, there's a lot more gone in than that. But yeah, there you go guys. Bit of pre-planning does help. My new purchase guys. Look at that. Seed case. "16 compartments. 6x4, put your seeds in. You can get some handy little labels to put on them. I've got these Amazon, about 18 quid. Comes in a nice little case, you get 16 boxes. So I'm going to sort all my seeds out, because I think if you organise your seeds, you don't have a problem every year looking for what you got, what you ain't got. So I'm going to sort them all out, put alphabetical labels on them, A, B, C, D, etc, etc. Well, this is brilliant. I got this idea from, I think there's a couple of YouTubers that I follow that have got these. One is Nigel from Muddy Boots Allotment, and the other one is Katrina from Homegrown Garden. So check their channels out, guys. Good content on there. But I think that's where I got the idea for these from. So we'll get this all labelled up and that, and I'll show you the end result, because my seeds are a mess. They're all over the place. I've got them in photo albums, I've got them in wooden boxes, I've got them in seed trays. I've got seeds everywhere. So organisation, guys. Look at that, 18 quid. I'll go on holiday, I might even take it with me because I love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Organisation at its best. So there's my new seed box, guys, all labelled up. This works for me. It obviously won't work for people who've got allotments and that. They might want one for flowers and one for veggies. But because I've got a small garden, this works perfectly for me. I've doubled up on some of the letters. As you can see, I've got AB on that one. But the reason I like this system is because when I look at my seeds at the end of the year and think, right, what do I need? Cucumbers, I can just go to C, have a look, see what seeds I've got in there for cucumbers, check the date on them, and see if I need to order any more. It's like one of them flip card things, really. It works really well. So I've got 2 spare boxes, and it's just a great idea. So when I'm looking now, I've got nothing in D, so I don't grow anything beginning with D. Simply because my dahlias are all tubers, and the ones that did grow from seed are now tubers. So I've got nothing in D. Same as with delphiniums. All grew from seed and they're just perennial. So, but C is definitely the fattest box I've got, and I think there's probably 15 to 20 seed packets in this box. So they do hold quite a lot. They're really good. So I'd advise you guys to get one of these. It does keep it organised. At the end of the year, when you're doing your planning for the year after, there it is. You can just go, well, what do I need then? Flowers. I need some Rudbeckia seeds or something like that. You can just go into R. You know, it's just a great system. Love it. I've got nothing in H. I wanted to get some heleniums, so I know I've got none, so I know I need to order those. IJK, it's another one really. IJK, not a lot going on with IJK. I don't grow kale. I can't think of anything with I and J, to be honest. L, all I've got in L is lettuce and leeks. But there you go, this system is, I think it's really good. Works for me. Obviously if you're a bigger grower, you get 2 boxes, one for flowers, one for veggies. But worth an investment, guys. Does keep you a little bit more organised. I've got seeds everywhere. But, well, that's a point. I haven't actually checked my ones up on the shelf yet. So this could get a little bit more fuller. Yeah, strongly advise getting one of them, guys, if you want to be organised. I'll tell you about this raffle book in a few weeks. Brand new book of raffle tickets. We're going to be doing a little bit of a subscriber raffle, because I bought loads of stuff that I'm not going to use. Some good stuff and all. And I'm going to raffle it off. you get a ticket, you could win a prize, and there's a few good ones. Got to be in it to win it though, guys. This is coming up in the next few weeks. Hopefully I'll get 1,000, but with only 38 subscribers, I doubt it, but that's all part of the plan. Watch this space. Oh, guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this one up here, to be honest. I've just had a look around the garden. It's the 17th of August today, and I can actually do another video with some harvesting. So I'll do the potato reveal in the next one, but I think I'll do the sweet corn reveal as well, because I've got some really nice sized cobs there. So it'd be really interesting to see how they've done in the raised beds in literally probably 10 inches of soil, because it has sunk, and they're on paving slabs underneath, so there's nowhere for them to go down. But the cobs are looking great, so I might do that in the next video. I've just been round, I've picked another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cucumbers off the joggers, and some of these are absolutely huge. I mean, I can't get my hand around them. I mean, that one I can't get my hand around, certainly. They're just huge. So, anyone wants any cucumbers, I've got hundreds of the bloody things. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. Please leave your comments. Let me know what you want to see in future. Obviously next year I'll show you the start of the season through to the end of the season, because I started late this year. But that's what we're going to do, guys. And I hope you enjoyed the content. And I'll probably see you in a few days. We'll do the kestrel reveal and the sweet corn as well. So happy gardening, guys. And I'll see you soon. Size of them.